A warm greetings to all viewers all over the world. Thank you so much for joining us at Gospel Hour. Tonight we have a special guest, one of the popular artists in South Africa and all over the world, Minister Omega. Thank you so much, Minister, for joining us tonight.
Man of God, it's a privilege. All the viewers, it's Gospel Hour. You know, we are in the hour of gospel.
Yes.
I'm excited. I'm really honored for the invitation, and hope you're gonna have an awesome time. Stay right there. Don't change this channel. You know, you're gonna miss out. So stay there.
Wonderful,
yeah,
wonderful.
Yeah.
Minister, we know that some people, they took as artists their failed life. We've got, where we are coming from, we've got upcoming ministers who are trying by all means to become artists, but where they are coming from, we found out that their parents, they are not allowing kids to follow with their passion. Right. So we just want you to assist some of the upcoming artists. Yeah. How did you overcome that challenge also, if you once faced that thing?
Yeah. I will start by saying we've got gifts that we get from God. That's number one. But God bless us with parents that are now becoming mentors to us. Yes. Right? And then we learn this journey or life from them, because they've went before us. So they know things. We can be so educated, we can know English, and we can be, you know, we can be so smart as much as we can. But the fact remains that our parents, they've went before us and they know life more than us. So when they encourage us and say, you know what, go to school, rather choose law or doctor or do something, science or do something, is because they know that, you know, music at times, it is as good as a second thing that you do from the career that you choose as a lawyer or as a doctor. So I think it's because they know that, you know, at times music doesn't give you everything. Like, for an example, a doctor will get paid every month. Yes. But a musician will be paid per gig. You know, that means maybe you can go perform this week and you don't get any bookings for the next 3 months or 2 months, so it's a problem. But when you are a lawyer or a doctor, you know that your salary is there every month. So I think they were looking into those aspects to say, you know what, rather take this one, you know, this one, do it as a hobby or what. But because of the love of music that we have, we end up saying, no mama, no daddy, I want to push this music, I know that I'm gonna make it and so on. Yes, we can make it as a gospel artist, but you know what, you don't know the future of this career. You know, it's got up and downs. A lot is happening. It's like sports. I'll make an example because I like soccer. You know, it's soccer. You can get injured now, and then that's it with you if you didn't study. You know, but I think they were encouraging us, looking at on those aspects, that, you know what, study. You know, have qualifications, and you can do your music, knowing that, you know, when things are not going right, you can handle this one. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. So, when did you first get into a studio?
I think that was 2004. That was my first project called Messiah. Okay. That was then I was given an opportunity to record a project. So that was 2004, man, way back.
Wow. Yeah. And that was the experience?
Well, the experience was great. I was still very young in terms of music knowledge. You know, it was difficult. I was struggling to do songs. I think because it was a studio project. Yes. I did many takes, just one song, you know, and I was doing 10 songs. So it was a struggle because, man, I was new, you know, machines and all that, and there's the guy sitting behind the glass saying 1, 2, 3, and I was like, yeah. You know, but it was a good experience. We learned from that. Powerful. You know. So, but I thank God that that's a humble good beginnings.
Wow, that's it.
Yeah.
So, when did you discover, to realize the gift of music, that you can become an artist?
Yes. Actually, my father, because I'm a PK. My father is a bishop in Coastal Northwest. And then they run a ministry called Puelano Ministries right there. So he's the one that's confirming with my mother that I think I was between the age of 14 and 15 when I got an encounter from God. From God. Yeah, I was in my room because I'm a self-taught keyboard player. Okay. And when I was playing the keyboard there, trying to teach myself, they said there was this other night, and it was during the week. The following day I was supposed to go to school. But they said that night I couldn't stop playing the keyboard. And when they came, it was around past 2 a.m. And they said they prayed for me. They tried to hold me. I was shaking. They tried to say, you know what, it's enough. I was refusing. Tears were rolling down my eyes. I wanted to play. And there was this song that was just going on and going on and going. And then that's when they realized that, no, the boy, there's something about. That's when they decided that, you know, even in church, I can do items and blessed and be part of the choir and the worship, because they saw that God has really visited me that night, and I was singing. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
How do you write your songs?
Well, mostly they come when I'm sleeping.
When you're sleeping.
And by the grace of God, they come as words and melody at the same time. You know, others they get melody and they will wake up and they will look for words. Others they get words and they'll go look for a melody. But me, when I'm sleeping, I will just hear this melody with words already, and it will come as English, Zulu, Tswana, Xhosa, you know, like that. They will come as that, and I will wake up immediately, because if I can miss that opportunity to go and record that song, is gone. Whether it's raining, it's cold or what, when I'm tired, I'm from the gig, if that melody comes, I have to wake up and I have to record it. Yeah.
But I just want to know about concerning the one that you wrote, the one that you recorded, the one that you say Makanaka Jesu.
Yeah.
Did you have someone who helped you with the language?
Yeah. Okay. Actually, I follow Minister Mahendere. I love his ministry. I love his work in Zimbabwe. So I've got a friend here in South Africa who's from Zimbabwe. He's a minister as well, Minister Teksho. Yes. He's very close, a friend of mine. So I called him and I said, man, I need to add the Rieza. He said, why? I said, just come to the Rieza. And he got there. Then I said, listen to my MD. Then he, Makanaka Jesu. And he said, can you help us with words? And he did, man. Tino Tenda Jesu, Simutsaru Woko, Rako Chiti, Makanaka Jesu. Yeah, that's so, my brother.
Powerful.
Yeah, yes.
But also, as I listened to that song, I could pick that if you collaborate with Minister Mahendere, you bless a lot.
My brother, us. I tell you, we spoken actually already about that, because we were hosted, me and him, in Gaborone, Botswana.
Wow.
And then I opened a stage for him. It was me, then him after me. Then when we crossed each other, when I was from the stage, I said, man, we need to do Makanaka, you know, one of the good days together. Then he said, no, why? And I said, yep. So one day you will see that bullet coming.
All of us are waiting for that bullet.
Yeah, it will be great.
Wow.
Wait, yeah.
So how do you describe your music?
I will say it's more of a ministry. I'm not a good singer. I don't have a great voice. And I know that. Even when some other people are saying that, it doesn't hurt me, because I know. So I describe my music as a ministry, you know, because I get a lot of testimonies than people saying, hey, what a voice. So I'm excited that I'm getting a lot of testimonies than people said, yo, man, your voice is something. Then I'm really happy of that. So I'll describe my music as more of a ministry. Of saying, you know what, people are getting revived, they're getting touched, they're getting healed from my ministry. And some, they backsliding, but when they hear the voice, they'll give me a testimony. During lockdown, I was just ministering through my Facebook, and I got a lot of inboxes of young people that said, I nearly committed suicide because of this situation that is happening at home. My father lost a job, my mother died because of COVID-19, and they were inboxing me. But when I was listening to your song, you know, something spoke to me when I was listening to you ministering on Facebook. So I really bless God that most of the remarks that I'm getting back, it is when people are testifying of what my ministry is doing than them acknowledging my voice. So I will say my music is about ministry.
It's about ministry.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
As I followed you.
Yep.
I knew you when you did a collab with the late Nazim.
Right.
May his soul continue to rest in peace.
Amen.
I don't know. Do you have someone also in the future? As you said that you are planning also to have a collab with Minister Mahendere. Do you have also other gospel artists that you could feel also to have a collab with them?
Well, it is all about a season. It's all about what God has for that season.
Okay.
And what message and who He wants to use with who.
Wow.
You know, so I think I will wait on God to say, you know, at this time you have to do it with Minister Mahendere, or you have to do it with Tim Godfrey. It's all about him, you know, to say this. But to do a collab like I did with Nay, you know, I said to God, now, you know what, that was the best friend and the best partner and a brother that I had. I don't think Nay is irreplaceable. I cannot replace him, man. So I think I will do duets with other people, 2 songs, 1 song, there and there and there. But to do what I did with Nay, that we called Friends in Praise, I don't think it's I haven't, you know what, unless God says something. But as for me right now, I don't see anybody that can fill up those shoes, man, for me. So for now, I'll leave it like that, you know. Yeah.
But with what I was seeing with your ministration, I feel that you are going so far. You are going far. Do you have a role model or a mentor in the industry?
Yes. By God's grace, we have Bishop Benjamin Dube, who is the producer for Spirit of Praise. He produces the music. He oversees the whole project. So working him closely like that, I would say to him, that's him. He's my mentor, you know, and his teachings, you know, up until this far, you know, there's been good. And then what I like, there's something that he said to us that says, he forever saying, we must not mimic other people or try to be someone else. Stick to who you are. Believe in yourself. So I think a man that will say that to you, that should be a mentor, you know. And then because I work with him closely because of Spirit of Praise. So I would say Bishop Benjamin, because of the work relationship that we have.
Do you have another talent that you can say that I've got this besides this thing of singing?
Yeah, I was a soccer player.
Okay.
Back at home, I would play for the school that I was attending, Peban High School. At the community, I had the team that I was playing for, Classic Wanderers. Also great, man. There was a time that I even decided that, you know what, let me go to Joburg for trials to vets, you know. And then when something just happened, when I was supposed to go there just to go see, you know, when you go for trials, you might get it or not. But I didn't even reach there because I felt in my heart, I was fighting with my spirit. And look where I am today, you know, touching people's life everywhere in the world about our ministry. So I will say soccer. Yeah.
So you don't regret by...
Not at all, my friend.
Not at
I
all.
am happy with the decision. And I remember with soccer, with the age I am right now, they will say, no, you know what, thank you. Yeah, enough is enough now. You've done well, you can go home now. But with music, you can even go, you know, even beyond the age that you are. So I'm excited where I am. I'm really happy.
But about this pandemic, did you being affected with this in the music industry?
Well, of course, I think the world is affected. All businesses, ministries, artists, secular and gospel, we are affected big time with this pandemic.
Okay.
We had plans, man. I had a live recording that I was supposed to do this year. Spirit of Praise had to record volume 8. That I was part of. It didn't happen. I had a trip to Nigeria. I had a trip to Zim. It didn't happen. I was supposed to go to Zambia. I had 4 bookings in Botswana. I couldn't go. So I would say we are really affected by this, but it's all good. We are still in the plan of God.
Amen.
It doesn't change the fact that we still under the protection and the grace and the plan, you know, the whole thing about God. Yeah.
Okay. So how would you describe the difference between a gospel artist and a secular artist? Is there any...
Well, remember when you are a gospel artist, gospel means the life, the death, the resurrection. It's all about the good news to the people. You know, people looks at you and say, if you are a gospel singer, and they know that gospel is life. They have to be healed when they come across you. They have to be encouraged. Demons must flee out because there's something you carry something powerful. This this is power. This is good news. It's not just any other genre of music. It's got something. That is why they look at us and they say, hey, these are pastors when they see you, even though you are not a pastor, but because of what you are carrying. And then, of course, secular music, they differ this way because secular is all about the emotions and entertainment, you know, whereby people that express themselves anyhow, whether they drunk or whether they do whatever they do, they just express themselves anyhow. So it's a kind of music whereby we cannot go to them and say, why are you drinking? It's because the kind of music, what they do, it allows them to be free and to do that. But immediately when you're a gospel minister and you're holding, and people will come to you and say, now we are pools. So it's that kind of a thing. So it separates us there because here you are more like a pastor.
Yes.
You know, the gospel will look at you as a minister, and you know that when you say you carry the true gospel, there's a certain way you need to present yourself, character, how you speak, how you handle yourself. So that's where it differs.
Okay. So among your songs, which one do you say that this is the best? You listen to it.
Yeah. Well. At the moment, there's a song called I call it Kamoyale Kanid, Omodimo. People love that song so much. But when I look at my work, there's a song called Busa Jesu Busa. I think that song, man, I think it's the best song because it has really set me well. You know, I was in Guyana, Brazil the other time. I just went there because they wanted Busa and this Omodimo song. And then in Nigeria, when I got there in Abuja, they said, man, we need a Busa. When I was in Harare, they said Busa. So, man, you know, it's amazing. I get a lot of invitations with pastors saying, man, when you leave the stage, don't leave the stage without saying Busa. I will say Busa, yeah.
Okay. So, what is your creating process like when it comes to writing songs?
Well, creative. I will look at the music that I wrote before, and then I will say where am I now in terms of season, in terms of time, so that I don't lose some other people behind. So I'll have to. What drives the creativity in me is to look at the season where I am. You know, you have to write the music looking at where you are. Churches around you when you visit them, where are they in terms of music? Young people, you know, whether we like it or not, times are changing. You know, young people, you have to accommodate them as well. Abo Gogo Nabo, they now knows this. They can hear that. Hey, man. You know, so you have to follow that. That's where my creativity comes from. I check the season where I am first.
Okay.
I don't just drop music, but I check, and then when I look at the season and the people where we are, you know, it then comes here to say, you know what, work, boy, let's see how we can do it. Yeah.
So far this year, did you already release an album?
Yeah, there's an EP that I've released called Restored. Yes, it's got 4 songs. Bona Ngwahlaile Maru, Ithemba Lam, Siwabonile, and Giyavuma. So it's only on digital platforms because, you know, we couldn't do much because of the lockdown.
Yes.
So I won't do CDs for that or DVDs. It's only 4 songs that are available on all digital platforms. Yeah.
But as people are watching right now, I know that you have got fans already that are watching and following you. What is the message that you want to leave for your fans? Yeah,
I would say if I'm not quoting right, pastors will forgive me, but I think there's a verse. I think it's Psalms 81 or 87 or 81. Pastors don't judge me, you know. I just love that one. But it says, "Blow out the trumpet in the new moon." Yeah, blow out the trumpet in the new moon. You know, for such a time, for such an appointment, blow out the trumpet. So I will say to all the people, to all my followers that are listening right now, this is the moment that we should blow out the trumpet. The devil thought he got us with coronavirus. He thought he has killed our dreams. He thought he has killed your destiny, where you are going. He thought your business, it is finished, you will never come out. But it is time to stand up and blow up the trumpet. When you blow out the trumpet, we are saying, we are testifying of the goodness of the Lord, what God has done for us. So I want you to celebrate everything that we have. If you are an instrumentalist, take your instrument. You know, if you are a singer, if you are a pastor, hold your Bible, blow out the trumpet in the new moon. New moon says it's a new season. It is a new time. The devil thought it got us, but we are in a new day. So celebrate and know that God is with you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your love. I know that you purchase my music and you love it so much. I get your inboxes everywhere, wherever you are in the world. Thank you for your prayers and your support. I'm really grateful. Yeah.
Wow, we thank God. Do you have also some of upcoming artists that you are raising?
Yes. I've got guys that I have meetings with them right now because they saw that Omega now has got a company called Omega Khunou Productions. So it is not yet operating, but I'm already speaking to other young guys, artists there that are coming to say what we're going to do in future. But that is my heart desire, you know, to leave a legacy, to help others, you know, so that's what I want to do.
But also there are people who are burning to have connection with you or maybe to be under you also in this industry. How can they be able to contact you? Is there any link or number or email?
Yeah, they can email me on Omega Khunou, that's my name, one word, omegakhunou@gmail.com, or they can get me on my Facebook page, Omega Khunou, or my Facebook account, Messenger Omega Khunou, and on Twitter @Omega Khunou, and Instagram, start with the same name, @Khunou Omega, you know. So all of them is Omega Khunou except Instagram, where you start with the same name.
All right. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Just because of time, we are about to come to the end of our show.
Yeah.
But before we go, I just want you to maybe give a word of advice to upcoming artists also.
Yeah. It is important to know who you are. That's number one. Number two, be yourself. You know. Number three, work on your craft and your brand. Work on it. You know, whether you are at church, at your local church, do that thing. Introduce it to people. You know, fight to be on the program of the church. You know, when you go for conferences, when you go for funerals, when you go for weddings, work on your brand. You know, make sure that the pastors are recognizing you, the church recognizing you, they receive you, and then while you are there working on it, don't change and change and change and change and change and change. Just stick to what you do and continue to do it. When they see you, they must see you, this guy that says, oh, there comes that guy. But when you change yourself and so on, you confuse even your people that you want to build the brand on. So, and then number four, I will want to say to the people, to the musicians that are coming, this cake is so big, you know. Your fans are waiting for you. You know, I normally say before Omega came into the pictures, there were Bishop Benjamin Dube, there were Zazas, there were all these powerful musicians that you can think of, and I found them ministering. And I got there and I found my people and they supported me. So you are still coming as well. Your people are waiting for you. You know, don't pressurize yourself. Wait on the time of God. Your season is coming. Don't try to do your season. Don't try to create a season for yourself. Allow God to create a season for you, because when he creates a season for you, doors will open automatically. You rush, you crash. So stay easy, wait on God and see what God is going to do. A lot of you are rejected, but I want to tell you that when you are rejected, it's a reception for you. God is preparing a great reception for you. So be strong, keep pushing, and hold on. Yeah.
Powerful. Thank you so much.
Yes.
But before we conclude, as you said earlier, that you wait to hear from the Spirit what concerning the collaboration.
Yeah.
But as for me, as you told me that you wait to hear from the Spirit, you don't just go because you like.
Yeah.
I'm going to pray that God will confirm you to sing with Playing with Mashaba.
Mighty man of God.
Yeah, that's my prayer.
I love her. She's a great minister, and she encourages me. Sengyo will call me for about an hour, just talking to me. You know, so we don't know what God is saying, you know, but she's a powerful minister. I would love to do a song or two with her. She's a great minister.
I'm going to pray fast for that.
When you say fasting, yeah,
because I'm waiting for that.
Thank you.
I'm waiting for
it. Will happen.
I'm waiting for that.
Amen. It will happen.
Amen. Viewers, time zone friendly. Thank you so much for joining us at Gospel Hour. Let us meet again next week, same time, same place. We love you. God bless you. Kindly follow us on Facebook and Twitter, Instagram. We bless you. Shalom.